Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm at Pink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that crypto winter maybe won't end in 2023. Let's look at the cycles, how the halving works, and all these other things, and predict with those what 2023 can bring for us. Okay, the second thing I would like to talk about is what are the 5 lessons, what we have learned in crypto from 2022. And then the third news is all about that the Bitcoin core developer claims to have lost 200 plus Bitcoin in a hack. So guys, all this in today's video. And of course, first of all, Happy New Year for everyone. This is the first longer video in this year on the 2nd of January. And just like in 2022 and in 2021 and in 2020, I bring you this fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news. So it's worth subscribe because now every day you're getting crypto videos here on YouTube, because I'm making you shorts every day from Monday to Sunday, and also you get these longer videos with some explanations, news, charts, and so on and so forth from Monday to Friday. So subscribe, bell button, all that's the only thing you have to know, and then you will be up to date in 2023, which is, I think, worthy because this year could be very interesting already. Anyway, now let's move on to the market. And when we're looking at that, we can see that Bitcoin is right now a bit more than 1% up, so 16,737 US dollar. Ethereum, it's almost 2% up with 1,217 US dollar. When we looking at the top gainers, we see in the lead Lido with 13%. Then we have Solana up 12%, and we have OKB 11% up. Among the losers, on top, we see Nexo in the top 100 with 3% down. On the second place, we see USDN. And on the third place, well, actually, now things looking quite all right. Not a lot of things going down. When we're looking at here, the Bitcoin candlestick chart, we could see here that on the 31st of December last year, basically, we had a red candle, and on the 1st of January, we started to go up a little bit. Now we stopped here at this resistance level, which is around this 16,700-ish. But do we continue, or are we going sideways? This is the question, of course. Many people saying that the first quarter could be still bad for crypto, but how the end of the year could look like and how the following years look like, this is worth to talk about. So this is our first topic as well. There's an interesting pattern what we can actually see, and let me share that one with you guys. So when you look at this pattern, you can see that basically we can see we go 3 years here up. I show you another one. Look, this makes it even more obvious. So in 2011, 12, and 13, we went up, Bitcoin price. Then 2014, it went down when we look at the end of the year time. Then 15, 16, 17 up, then 18 down. Then 19, 20, 21 up, and 2022 down. If we continue with this pattern, or if you look at this year, and this was last year, which is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then in that case, actually this year, 2023, could be the first move upwards, which means the price, what we're witnessing right now at the beginning of January, will be higher at the end of the year. And actually, we have a pretty good chance for that. First of all, we shouldn't forget that the halving is in 2024. So this is the next halving. This is actually 4th halving. Look, that many halvings we're going to have. But, and this is very important, that the block reward, it's going down 50% with every single halving. So when you look at that, look, right at the beginning, when the Bitcoin network started in 2009, on the 3rd of January, by the way, the birthday going to be tomorrow, it was 50 Bitcoin. 10 minutes went to the system. Every 10 minutes when the block was formed, 50 Bitcoin entered into the system. Now, then it was 25 Bitcoin since 2012, first halving. Second halving, 2016, it went down to 12.5. Now, this is the present one. Since 2020, May, we have this 6.25. But from 2024 halving, which could be around spring, late spring in that year, it's going to be 3.125 Bitcoin. And you know, fast forward just a little bit, 10 years from now, less than 10 years, in 2032, there will be less than 1 Bitcoin entering into the system in every 10 minutes, 0.78, as you can see it here. And then this is going to be half and half and half. So anyway, the bottom line is that it's less and less Bitcoin going into the system. And this is a 4-year cycle. And this 4-year cycle on this picture here, and when we're looking at the yearly trends, you can see it clearly how it worked up so far. Now the question is that will that continue or it won't? But so far looks like that this is the pattern what is actually working or could work theoretically. So I'm not saying that 2023 going to be the best year, and obviously we don't know the future, okay? So it's very important to understand. We don't know which way this is going, but we just can look back into the past and see what has happened so far. And so I'm obviously not saying that 2023 will be the best year ever. However, when you look at this year, then you see that 2024, so which is with number 3, could be even... with 4, it could be even much better. So if 3 here is 2023, then this is going to be 2024, and then 2025 could be actually a pretty good year, but then maybe towards the end of the year it's going down again. And as you can see here, then maybe 2026 is going to be the next one, which we're going to go down. So of course, this is not 100% prediction, as nothing is, because we don't know the future of crypto. We don't know how these regulations will have an impact on the crypto industry. But this is all about the Bitcoin price, and many people separate Bitcoin from crypto actually right now. So you have to understand now we're talking about the Bitcoin, and it will depend really on the trends, what we're going to have, and the regulations, what other crypto projects can gain in the next bull market. Because look, if you look at the last bull market, altcoins were crazy. So those ones which were trendy, not all of them, but the trendy ones, they went up like crazy. If you were here in the last bull market or the bull market before, you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't been here, just check history. Okay, so this is the first thing I wanted to talk about at the beginning of this year, what kind of hopes you could have, because we have witnessed a pretty bad year last year, 2022. Okay, next topic is all about that what 5 lessons we have learned from 2022. So in the CoinDesk article, they put it together 5 lessons we learned from 2022 that changed crypto forever. And just go through the highlights. So first, for example, here the first one is crypto does not exist in an economic vacuum. So even now we have this bad times, FTX and others in crypto. We had much bigger losses before that because simply the Fed's move that they decided to hiking interest rates, and this whole downturn started in 2021 in December-ish, I would say, December-ish, we started to really go down, and then it just continues, and then other things hit as well. But in this difficult macro situation, when the world economy is just not functioning very well, crypto cannot really skyrocket right now, so we cannot separate it. Then a leverage, taken too far always leads to congestion. So, with so many leverages we have seen in last year, we can see that sooner or later the domino effect will hit and it will be pretty bad for crypto. And we have seen this before when we're looking at the housing market in the past. So it's not just crypto related. In general, leverage is all bad, and sooner or later it will, hit hard. Then we have DeFi, which is resilient but needs constant economic and technical auditing. So DeFi is good, but on the other hand, we have to understand that there are so many rug pulls, so many bugs in the system. So audits would be very important to see which DeFi project is functioning well, has good codes, good smart contracts, and so on and so forth. Then also important to back to the basics that crypto cannot be sustained on number go up. You know, simply that we have seen so many projects coming out. It doesn't mean that this will make crypto mainstream, because if the fundamentals of the projects, the real world utilities are not there and the fundamentals are not strong, then as you can see, the 90-something% of the crypto projects are just really rug pulls, scams, and they're not valuable. So even that we have a lot of them, number doesn't matter. It's most important the project itself. And then crypto needs an informed, independent, and hard-hitting press. So it's pretty bad that the journalists are writing about crypto, those guys who do not know anything about crypto, and they're really influenced by FUD or actually FOMO and not showing the real picture. So when they are independent, or actually, you know, some paid journalists by some crypto companies are saying good things about them or others, and it is also influencing people in a bad way. So being very objective and independent, that would be actually very good, because we have seen it led to pretty bad problems because people got the fake news, or actually they said too many bad things about, for example, Bitcoin. And actually, it wasn't even Bitcoin's fault when you know, this FTX scandal popped out of nowhere a little bit. This is how it looked from outside, not from inside, obviously. And or we had this Terra Luna, Celsius issue, and all these others. They all started to blame crypto. The whole industry started to blame Bitcoin. Even that there are just some of the projects which were doing pretty bad and have done things that they not supposed to do. But the whole industry was blamed. So actually, independent press would be pretty important. Okay, and this was the second thing I wanted to talk about. The third thing is all about the Bitcoin core developer who claims that the more than 200 Bitcoin was stolen from him by a hack. Well, now we can see that actually even a Bitcoin core developer could be hacked, and quite a lot. 200 plus Bitcoin were taken from him. Luke Dasher claims to have lost basically all his Bitcoin as a result of a hack that occurred just before the new year. The developer said that alleged hackers had somehow gained access to his PGP, which is the pretty good private key. So this is what it's short for, a key common security method that use two key to go and gain access to encrypted information. So he said that he had no idea how the attacker gained access to his key, though some in the community have pointed to a possible connection with an earlier tweet posted by him on the 17th of November that noted that his server had been compromised by a new malware / backdoors on the system. So people saying that he didn't take that too serious. Then we have here some saying that he had a hot wallet on the same computer. He did everything else. This maybe also didn't help. By the way, the incident has also called the attention of CZ, and he also offered his support. So whenever that Bitcoin comes through Binance, they're going to freeze it. But that's also pretty serious, because I first thought that really, if you are a Bitcoin core developer, you know everything about security and keep your Bitcoin secure. And somehow a hacker got the keys to his Bitcoin, and we're talking about a lot of Bitcoin. 200. I mean, I rate 200 Bitcoin for a person. I think it's quite a lot, not company size, of course. Okay. Guys, that's it for today. Don't forget Today I'm going to put up shorts as well, and also tomorrow I'm coming back with the freshest. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you would like to get this daily fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain news every day to keep yourself up to date, even 2023. Hit the like button if you like this kind of content. See you tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.